You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, the big news from this past weekend when it came to the WNBA was the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark. And they were actually going up against Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. It was an absolute massacre. Rhodes has actually been covering that on our other channel. But I wanted to talk about ESPN in this. Now, we're out of the weekend now. The game was on Saturday. And now ESPN is believing the racism claims. By the way, guys, they don't have any evidence. There is zero evidence of any racism whatsoever. It is absolutely astonishing, guys. Now, Angel Reese, she's black. They're on the road playing in Indiana. Okay? And I guess, people making sounds, maybe booing or whatever, that triggers the WNBA. Probably because Angel Reese is a black woman. So what? Nobody cares. I have still yet to see, folks, any racism whatsoever. I've seen none. But of course, ESPN, man, they cannot miss an opportunity to go along with the narrative, man. I think it's utterly ridiculous, folks, that the WNBA is investigating racism, folks. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever because there's no evidence. There is zero evidence of any racism actually put towards Angel Reese in the Sky. It just doesn't make any sense, man. I mean, WNBA, man, they are shooting themselves in the foot. They actually want, I'm assuming anyway, the game to grow. I'm pretty sure players want to make money. But going down this road right here, anytime I guess that an opposing fan in a marquee matchup does something towards a player, it's not racism. It's not. I mean, we've seen some stunts, folks, in the NBA. LeBron James getting two white ladies kicked out of an arena. Remember that? No racism whatsoever. None. But the WNBA, man, any controversy, they're playing racism. This is why the WNBA is doing this, what do they call it? Something, stop hate or something like that. Yeah, they still want to be victims, guys. But let's go ahead and get into it. Right over here. Without proof, ESPN dives headfirst into allegations of racism towards Angel Reese. Yeah. Rhodes is critical of Angel Reese. I'm pretty sure other people as well. Angel Reese had 17 rebounds, folks. Why did she have 17 rebounds? Because she keeps missing shots. She was terrible from the field. And she actually gets her own rebounds. She did it last season. So far, I know it's only one game. Does there really seem to be any improvement in her game? Let's just keep it real. But of course, the WNBA, they put out this statement here. Quote, the WNBA strongly condemns racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms. They have no place in our league or in society. We are aware of the allegations and are looking into the matter. And I bet you guys, they're going to find zero evidence of racism. Zero evidence. Now, look here. It says the allegations appear to revolve around Fever fans allegedly making, quote unquote, monkey noises towards Reese during Saturday's game. Mainly talking about when Angel Reese was on shooting free throws when they called that bogus flagrant on Caitlin Clark. That was a common foul, man. What is the rules of basketball? No free layups. I want you guys to listen to this right here, man. This doesn't make any sense right here. There's no need for an investigation. Does this actually sound like a monkey sound? Let's play it.
It's a flagrant
You hear boos. Yeah. Did that sound like a monkey sound? Now, to me, it didn't. It didn't sound like a monkey sound. This other clip here, man, this person says, the disgusting lies y'all make up on this app. Listen in. So, a lot of people booing because Caitlin Clark got a flagrant. And they're just booing. Wow, the racism, folks, right? The racism. That's racist. Booing. Right? This doesn't make any sense. But ESPN right here, man. Boy, they got to dive headfirst into racism right here. Listening to this, I believe this is on Get Up on ESPN. This is Monica McNutt and Cheney, who actually played in the WNBA. Listening.
I think folks that truly love the game of basketball need to be mindful. You need to respect the humanity of these women, whether you are Team Clark or Team Reese, although you can certainly be both, right? The aftermath, the fact that the WNBA has to put out a statement because of racist comments and unsafe conditions toward Angel Reese.
Okay, you heard that right there. Racism towards Angel Reese. Where's the evidence? Where's your proof?
I just want people to be mindful that whether you like it or not, anytime something happens with the two of them, one is automatically put as a victim and one is automatically put as someone who needs to be saved, when in reality, both are excellent competitors. They both said this was a basketball play. Now, Greeny, let's be honest. If this was the other way around, oh, Lord, you can only imagine how the conversation would have gone.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And when you think about this circumstance in this day and age that we're in, a lot of people project their own subjective feelings on these ladies as, you know, people that have gotten to know them. They just want to compete at the highest levels. Once the play was over, they were on to the next. But I'll lastly say this, when it comes to racism and the hateful rhetoric and the statement that the WNBA is saying, I think it's important because at the end of the day, if you are truly a basketball fan, you would understand and agree. We have no space in our game for those types of comments and also not, you know, putting more gasoline on the fire in a circle.
What comments? What are you talking about? What comments are actually out there against Angel Reese as racist? Where is it?
Circumstance where we're here to appreciate the beautiful basketball. That's all Caitlin and Angel want you to do. Why not just continue on that?
So that was the moment over the weekend. Again, somewhat overshadowing, I think, unfortunately, Caitlin Clark having this enormous first game. We'll watch where it goes from here.
Wow. One game into the WNBA season, guys. One game in. And we have mythical racism out there. Yeah, no proof, no evidence whatsoever, but the WNBA is investigating and ESPN just says, we must believe the WNBA, man. Racist comments. You heard that, what she said, right? Where was the comments? Where were the comments at? I don't even believe that Angel Reese even mentioned anything about racist comments. I must have missed that. And that sound definitely was not a monkey sound. It just wasn't. Boy, what a pathetic network ESPN is, guys. Gonna leave it right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What are you guys sick of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.